Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, beautiful people. Where's my. Hello, guys. Mm, I'm here for us again today. Let's talk. Let's talk like family. Let's talk like friends. Let's talk like, you know, learn like classmates. So, hello, guys. Welcome back to my life, beautiful people. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead to hit the subscribe button, subscribe, and of course, turn on the notification. Only one person is watching. Oh, blessed Chidera, you are the best. Welcome to my life, dear friend. Blessed Chidera, how are you doing? Can you hear me, Blessed Chidera? Comment, I can hear you. Can you hear me? So we're going to talk about how to know when you need spiritual cleansing. What are the signs you will be getting that will make you know that I am due to cleanse? I need to cleanse my energy. There are some signs you will be getting where you and it will make you know that you need to cleanse. Do you understand? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. What is that sign that when you are having it, when you begin to notice some signs, some kind of movement around you, and then you know that there's something wrong. Your energy is not really vibing that well. You need to cleanse. And when once you cleanse, your energy is pure again and it will be protected. So it is very, very important to cleanse once in a while. But then we're going to be talking about what will make you know that you are due for cleansing. Hmm? The signs you'll be getting, okay? So let us give ourselves more time so other people can join. I didn't actually tell anybody I want to go live today, but I just decided to do because yeah. So guys, So, guys, how do you know you need a spiritual cleansing? What will make you like, how will you know? Hmm? This one is going to hit deep, right? Because the truth is, many people don't even realize their spirit is carrying so much heaviness. There are some things that happens in some people's life, in our life. Sometimes we assume it's normal. We won't even realize that you are being sucked, you are being like your energy is so heavy and dirty. I think in our life yesterday I talked about I made mention, like I highlighted on this. So let me go ahead to tell you the things that will make you know when you need this cleanse. So you don't just start seeing it as is normal thing when you start feeling that the way things are going around you is how it is supposed to be. That is where we all get it all wrong. When something is going wrong in our life doesn't mean it's how God wants it. Sometimes it's just ignorance. It's just ignorance of things that, you know, some people just see it as that's how it should be, but it is not how it should be in the eyes of God. It's just being, it's just taking things for granted, right? So yeah. So go ahead to hit the subscribe button. Please like this video, like this live, keep liking. Hello. Okay, so how to know when you how to know when you need spiritual cleanse. First of all, what is spiritual cleansing? You need to understand what spiritual cleansing is all about. Okay, so I'm going to start by explaining what spiritual cleansing really is. Okay, okay, so guys, spiritual cleansing simply means when you cleanse negative energy, cleanse anything that is holding you down. When you take away that energy that is always making you feel angry, that thing that is always causing you blockages, making you feel stuck, bringing darkness in your life. Okay, so when you clear away heavy energy, okay, dark energy from your body, your mind, and even your home. It's like taking a spiritual bath. Okay, it is more like, just like I always tell you, the way we cleanse our home, wash our clothes, take care of our house, it is the way we should be doing our spiritual baths. But a lot of people take this for granted. Just like your physical body, you can you go out, you can attract dirty, your clothes get stained, you know. Then you get home during the weekend, you wash it off, and of course, keep it, make it clean again. So, and you and I know that if you didn't take care of that your clothes, you will not be able to wear it out again. Automatically, that the cloth is damaged. It is not something you have to take out again. So that is how spiritual cleansing feels like. You have to cleanse your body. That energy, some energy will make you stagnant. Some energy will make you won't be able. Things you're doing will not be going well. Things will not be moving well for you. You will be experiencing losses, disappointments, blockages. Nothing will go well for you. Somebody will promise you something. Before you know it, the person will tell you, "Ah, I don't have again." All kinds of stories will be coming out, from people that are meant to help you. One thing you should understand is that, see this world, see this life, right? Everyone that is inside this world have a destiny helper, someone that is destined to help you achieve your goal, help you become a better person, help you, become great. There is nothing anybody wants to be in this life that you didn't get the connection from people. For you to travel abroad, it is through connection. For you to become anything after you want to become, achieve, it is through connection you get it. There's nobody that will become great that didn't do that from the help of. I'm sorry for the noise, guys. I'm streaming from shop. So there's nobody in this world that will become a somebody that actually did it 100% by his or her own, you know, help. It is always from somebody else. There must be somebody who will assist you for you to travel abroad, process your visa. Even sometimes, if your money is not enough, it is through somebody. Somebody you still meet up with someone who will help you out with all of that, financially and otherwise. So that is how it is. But when there are negative energy around you, when your life is heavy and dark, you'll be getting a lot of disappointment. Like, people will be promising and failing you. You won't be able. You'll be struggling and struggling. Nothing will ever, be different. You come from a family of six, five, and everybody is struggling. Everybody in that family is struggling. Nobody is doing well. You, no new house, not even a car, not even nothing. All these things sometimes is not normal. But some of us feel that we should just, like some of us feel that God's time is the best. One truth you need to know again is that God actually gave us power. Like, God blessed us with nature, with so many things that we can actually use and help ourselves solve our problems. It is not everything that God has to come down, but many of us don't know it this way. And that's why it's very important to clean this. This is where spiritual cleansing comes in. When you begin to experience that kind of thing, blockages, stagnation, darkness in some part of your life, name them. This is when spiritual cleansing steps in, and it's very important in everyone's life. Okay, helps clear your paths. It clears pave way to greatness, way to good things, way to abundance, way to prosperity. Okay, so now the signs, right? I think I've already listed them, but let me just go ahead. The signs you need. the signs that you need spiritual cleansing. And I'm going to let you into the real signs to look out for. You know, the red flags that your spirit is showing. You know, number one is heavy or tired feeling all the time. This one, I used to experience this first one. There was a time that I'll be so heavy and tired to do everything. I will wake up in the morning, I will not be able to pray. To even lift up a pen is very, very heavy for me. I can't be able to say my prayer. Sometimes I just wake up and be like, okay, I prayed the other day now, no need of today. I used to be in this kind of situation. I will not be able to pray at all. To even go close to my altar, I won't be able to do it. And then it was draining me. It was really draining me, right? So I'm like, no, this is not what I want for my life. This is not what I want for my future. There are people that their destiny is like cooking food. For them to achieve what they want to achieve, it is like there is food on the fire. Okay, now see it like this: when you are cooking and the fire goes off, the fire you're using to cook goes off, right? What happens? The food you're cooking stays like that and it continue, like it won't get done. Like you need a more firewood to be adding to the fire for it to be catching up, right? This is how sometimes some people's destiny feels like. So meanwhile, there are other people that their own grace is automatic. They have maybe in their previous life they did some kind of thing and paved way for themselves. So in their present life, things are just going smoothly. So you need to understand that people have different destinies. You will see somebody of 20 years old doing very well, cashing out, making big money, building houses, riding cars, right? And then you are struggling. You are waking up very early. You are doing the need, like you are working so hard, but nothing to show for it. I'm not going to tell you to stop working hard. I'm not going to tell you to stop, doing the things you know how to do. What I'm saying is make sure that even if you are not progressing the way you should, maybe you're not getting that massive progress in whatever you're doing, make sure that it is not based on your own, ignorance of the things you should do. Walk and pray. Walk and pray. Pray, do your cleansing, take care of your spiritual life, and ensure your hands are clean. This is very important, okay? So, tiredness, feeling tired and heavy is one of the things that will make you know that your energy is weak. It is dirty, it is from I'm sorry for the noise once again. So, these kind of things will make you so. So, guys, let's continue. When you notice yourself, you are beginning to feel tired in what you are doing. You feel so tired, you can't even wake up early in the morning and say your prayers. See, it is not normal. Do your best. Try as much as you can to overcome that energy, right? I will advise you how I was able to overcome mine was I had to buy incense. Some people use Palo Santo, some people use other herbs they burn. So when you burn this often, when you notice you're beginning to get lazy, get tired in praying, in doing things, what you do is just on the incense. So that energy in your house, it helps drive them away. Do you understand? The energy in your house that makes you feel that way, it helps drive it away. So if you do this once, twice, you know, trust me, you're going to get better. That's how I was able to overcome mine. So this time when I notice I'm beginning to feel heavy and tired in prayer, tired in meditating, I just I just make sure every night before I go to sleep I on my incense, wave it on my body. And the best one I use, like the incense I use is 999. You can use Palo Santo. It's quite expensive, but if you know that one best suits you, you can, go up for it. It is very, very effective. It helps drive away bad energy, which is anything that is attacking you in different ways. Okay, just make sure you didn't get out of it. Like you didn't go out of incense. It is very important. Then the second sign is strange. I'm sorry, the noise is unbearable. The second sign is strange or repeated bad dreams. I used to have one of my friend that when she have a bad dream, she would say it is because of malaria symptom. She would dream when somebody is fighting her in a dream. She will have a dream when somebody is maybe when somebody is attacking her, fighting her, chasing her, even dreaming of seeing dead people. But she will come and tell me or tell us the dream, me and my other sisters, and then she will end up saying that it is malaria symptom, that she needs to go to the hospital, do one or two, please. If you know you used to have bad dreams, hey, don't take it for granted. Oh. Do not take it for granted. If you must know, the only way God reveals things for us is through our dream and intuition. When you begin to have a very strong intuition, God is telling you something, you have to understand. The universe is telling you something, your guardian angels, they are telling you something, and you have to pay attention. You know, you have to listen. Your dreams is very important. Anything you are seeing in your dream is something you don't have to take for granted, right? Don't do that. There's nothing like malaria symptom that will make you or imagination will make you have bad dreams. You have to listen and take your dreams very serious. Okay? So that's number two. And then number three is feeling spiritually dry or disconnected. And what do I mean by this? When you're beginning to feel that, oh my God, they talk about, just like as I'm lecturing you now about spirituality, about how to meditate, how to say your prayers, the things you should do. Like it will enter from this ear of yours and come out from this one. You're not even paying attention, you're not taking it for granted. But deep down you know that something is wrong, you know that your situation is not okay. Things are not moving the way you want. You know quite well that you are at where you're not supposed to be. Your level is not where it's supposed to be, right? You know that deep within you, but you always feel reluctant to do your spiritual stuff. You always don't even pay attention. Somebody tells you something, or somebody calls you and tells you that, especially those that sees vision, they tells you they see something about you or dream about or had a dream about you. They told you and you be like, those things, you should just let it go. It's nothing. You are not even like you are not aligned. You are not aligned with your creator, with the universe, with God. You feel completely disconnected. You don't, the things of the spirit, the things of the universe is not even, you're not even paying attention to it. It is not normal. You have to. This one will make you know that you need a cleanse. When you cleanse, you protect your energy. When you cleanse, you reconnect. Your energy becomes pure, and you can be able to hear your intuition clearly. You can be able to have nice dream. Feel very connected with the universe or your guardian angels. It's very important. That's number three. And then number four is constant bad luck or delay. I think I've already said something related to this one, but let me just say it again. Constant bad luck or delay. Something will happen and you will say is how God wants it. It's not, everything is not how God wants it. This is ignorant. This is you just being reluctant and just taking things about your life for granted. You know that, for instance, you have a business you're doing, right? From week to week, you're not going to make sales. Oh God. Things things are just like from year you yourself, you know that from year to year you are not achieving something meaningful. There's no goal, you're not setting a goal. Even if you set a goal, you are not achieving them. Everything they touch your hand, people around you dies so quickly. Do you experience this? Like, you have a friend, maybe a guy or a lady. Before you know it, you will hear that the person is dead. Your best friends, your age mates dies so quickly. This one is very bad oh. You might be seeing it as normal, like it's how God wants it. It's not how God wants it. Nothing is moving well for you. Your business is not moving. In your education, you're not even making a good score. Nothing at all. In your work, you're not getting promotion. Even though you are earning salary. Before, like, and like someone who is doing well can be able to give an account on his progress or her progress every 3 months or 6 months. You can be able to tell that you're making progress or not. It's bad though. Just know that when you're having this constant bad luck, you need a spiritual cleansing. Your energy is so heavy, you need to cleanse it and reconnect yourself with blessings, everything that is destined for you, and bring it back. Okay. The next thing you want to know is the sudden anger, sadness, or fear. Hmm. Every time you just the verse up and down. Who make you verse? Nobody know. Little things get you angry. Small thing you're already vibrating like a machine. Do you understand? You're just getting angry unnecessarily. There's not ever a time when you are happy. There's not ever a time when you will see a smile on your face. Gosh, you're always sad. You're afraid of everything. You're in the darkness. Maybe you are in where there's light. They took the light and you began to. You're just so shaking. Your mind is not strong at all. It's just like you feel your guardian angels are not strong enough to guide you. Like you're always afraid of everything. Even ordinary aeroplane on the sky is making you afraid. Your mind is always caught in, your mind is always shaking in every little thing. Just know you need a spiritual cleanse to cleanse and protect and reconnect yourself. Then number six is always attracting negative people or drama. Every time, all your friends are people that always say, things are hard though, things are not moving well, though, things are difficult though. Every time, all your friends, nobody's doing well. You have people around you that are not progressing, and you don't want to forget that energy is contagious. Energy is contagious. If you have someone around you who is poor, I'm sorry to use the word poor, someone who is filled with negative energy, is always speaking negatively, it's gonna make evening 25. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear God, sorry.
25.
35.
25.
25. Last one.
Yeah, that's right.
And 25 for last. Last price. For new customer. You know, this one cost
11. 11,000.
this one no be nice. Na one by no be say I just price you. I no dey price here o. Na bag just drop me for here I see.
Price you want here. This one is 11. That is mine is 4,000. I'll give you 11,000.
Dem this time dey open tomorrow. Tomorrow Friday.
This time from 9.
From 9 yeah. But tomorrow I come by this for 10,000.
Two, 10,500. Let's see
Then
the 10,500.
10,500.
I believe that's
How much is on last?
24.
Eh?
34.
24. And I like the color.
That's it for color.
Color is fine. I know what tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Hello guys, I'm so sorry. My second is not here, so I have to excuse you guys to attend to someone. So as I was saying, where are we at?
Oh, color is good.
Okay, we're talking about your negative friends, the people you have around you. I used to have one. I used to have one that is so filled with negativity. Like, oh my god, she's always complaining. She's always complaining. You have to understand and know that the words of your mouth are powerful. The things you constantly say, speak, will make an effect in your life. If you're always saying it's hard though, things are not going well, things are difficult, oh God, your brain begins to believe it. Okay? Your brain begins to believe it. Your brain begins to believe whatever you say. That's why I always tell you it is not about working hard, it's not about waking up early, it's not about being the first to get to the shop, to your business place or whatever. What what does your mind carry? What is your mind carrying? What is in your heart? Are you sure that you are, giving out the energy you want to receive? So if you should be you should be careful with the kind of people you keep around you, the kind of people you associate with. The environment, right, matters a lot. So these are very, very important. You take note of them. Excuse me, please. So the kind of people, I'm sorry guys, I'm back. This is our life today. I'm just talking with how many people today? Only two people. It's okay, it's fine. So the kind of people you spend time with, the kind of people you associate with matters a lot in your spiritual journey. And when you have this kind of people that always speak negatively, just know that you have to be doing take your spiritual cleansing very serious because you don't want that their negative energy to affect yours. Understand? So and then the next thing that will make you know that you need a spiritual cleanse is sickness with no medical cause. You know, every time you're always sick. You're always sick. Today you're sick. Tomorrow you get better. Next tomorrow you're sick. The upper one you get better, just like that. You always sick. And then there's not even that they have a particular you you are passing through the sickness, you're taking medicine, you're taking medication, but it's always coming back happening. Always, just know that you need a spiritual cleanse. It is not ordinary. You don't start saying things that happen in your life as they are normal. Even though it is normal, even though you feel it is normal, do your own part first. This is what I always tell people. Do your part so that it will not be as if it is because of your ignorance that made everything the way it is. Always do your own part and let the universe handle the rest. Okay? So now, so you go to the hospital, they say you are fine when you're sick, and you get back to your house, the same stuff continues. Those are the seven things that will make you know that you are that your soul, your body, everything about you needs spiritual cleansing. You need attention. You need to pay attention to your spiritual life. Okay. So now, where does this negative energy come from? Where does it come from? You need to understand that anything that happens in this life has meaning. There's a reason why things happen. It didn't just happen, it happened for a reason. So where it actually comes from is from envy and jealousy from others. Envy and jealousy from others, especially when you're doing very well. So that okay, maybe you have something, for instance, you have a shop now, and that shop begin to move as of the time you open it newly, shop begin to move well. Before you know it, people around you begin to envy you, your the progress, how people are coming to buy from you, and you didn't even know that there are people like that around you, right? And you're not paying attention to it. Before you know it, those envy and jealousy from them will start to make effect in your life. So how do you overcome? So when this thing is happening, what you know you should do is what you should do is to cleanse. You have to cleanse the period you notice people are envying and jealousing you to protect yourself and protect the things that concerns you. If not, if you go ahead to ignore it and feel that uh, it's normal, let them just say, after your hands are clean. Please, if you notice someone is jealousing you, right? I don't know, think what's this. If you notice someone is jealousing you, please take your cleansing serious. So it is very important to start cleansing because when you're cleansing, you are, you know, cleansing whatever energy that is coming to you. You're becoming fresh. So it's more like doing back to sender. It's more like doing back to sender. You cleanse. Okay, it's very important. Another thing that makes this energy come to you is spiritual attack from dreams or people. When you are having bad dreams and you know that these dreams are not something like your even when you wake up safe, there's the way you feel when you wake up. When you wake up, when anytime you have a bad dream, please, when you wake up in the morning, go ahead and do your prayer. Whatever method you use to cleanse, just go ahead and do it. If you have a bad dream, don't go out without cleansing. Excuse me, don't go out without cleansing. So whenever you have a bad dream, do not go out. Do not continue your daily activities without cleansing your energy. Pray, meditate so deeply, and then cleanse. Whatever bad dreams you had the night, then you go back to sender. Okay? Now, another thing is bad environment or relationships. The- Like I said earlier, the place, the environment where you're living matters a lot. What kind of people are living in the area? How is that place, the house built? You don't know. There are people who just pack into a house without praying or cleansing that house. oh my God, do you really want to help your spiritual life at all? Do you really want to progress in that house? You're looking for a new house. You got, how do you want that house to actually favor you? How do you want your progress? How do you want to progress in that house? Please, your environment matters. Or the place you're living, you're sleeping matters a lot. So you have to take note of that. Okay. Another thing that another place that this negative energy can come from is generational or ancestral issues. Have you heard about this one before? You know, many of you will be in the church and be saying Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire. You know, every ancestral curse or whatever, you break them by fire. It is not by fire, it is going to. You will not break that kind of ancestral issues with just by die by fire. If you notice there's any ancestral issues you're having, generational issues, you notice that the things that is happening to you is from the generation, from your background. Please, oh, this one I'm going to advise you to see a higher practitioner, someone that is deep in spirituality. See the person face to face, do a consultation, and know how to follow it up. You don't go and start wasting your time and just killing your energy, not because you feel you can do it by fire by force. This type of one, they have to do a deep cleanse. You need a deep cleanse from this one. If there's anything that needs to be settled, you settle it and separate yourself. Let the sin go to who committed it. Let the trouble, whatever, go to who committed it. So it's not everything that you use the mouth and say that I know there's power in your tongue, but hold it there. It's not this type of one. If there's any ancestral issue going on in your life, go and see a higher practitioner, do consultation, let them know how to tackle the issue. Is there anything you need to do to actually settle your own side and free yourself and have your progress and prosperity? You will find out. Okay. Another place that this bad luck, this negative energy can come from is disobedience to spiritual instructions. As I'm talking now, somebody's coming here and going. As I'm talking now, somebody's coming and going. You feel, uh, anyways, when you disobey spiritual instructions, it can bring you negative energy that is capable of destroying your destiny. Hmm? Maybe you were asked to do something and you went and do otherwise. They told you to buy these items for your prayer, for your meditation, so they can use and pray for you, and you did otherwise. They asked you to come this time, and you're not coming that day. You're just doing everything, you're just doing it the way you want it and not the way it should be done. It's not normal. Okay. So you have to obey any instruction you get from the spiritual leader. Any way, you cannot know more than them. You cannot know more than them. Right? Another way that you can contact this negative energy is through gossip or even your own negative thoughts. I've said it before. Anything you constantly say or do, when your brain starts to believe it, you will not like yourself. You're not going to like yourself. You have to understand that there are when you are making your spiritual practices, doing your spiritual practices, and there's something, a kind of a mindset shift you need to shift, and you're not shifting it, and you didn't shift it, it might not work. It might not work. When you are always gossiping, somebody will pass, you say, this one. You speak so negative, like your mouth, your words, the words of your mouth are filled with negative words. The thoughts in your head, they are all negative. You're always there's never a time when you're going to say something positive about yourself or even about others. You're always speaking negatively. This thing can have an effect in your life and destiny. Okay, so you have to take caution. You have to, be careful how you talk about people, how you talk about yourself, the kind of thoughts, what you think about yourself. This is very important. Now, what to do when you notice these signs? I have already listed these signs that will make you know when you need spiritual cleanse. And then I go ahead to tell you the things that can make you have this, like people that can bring you this energy, this negative energy. Now, what to do when you already have this energy? Number one is that you have to. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it very simple. If you feel any of these signs, you're going to try it. Like, you start feeling any of these signs, try this as I'm going to be listing right now. And trust me, you will have a massive result. Okay. One thing you should do when you start noticing this is that you have to do salt and water cleansing physically and spiritually. So many of you feel that. I have seen a video when the lady is talking about telling people not to be listening to the cleansing that has to do with salt and all of this. And I'm here to tell you today that salt cleanse is one of the best cleansing you can do to yourself. I'm not telling you you're going to pack all the whole salt and put in the water and use them bits. Just the pinch of salt is enough. The quantity does not matter. What matters is the energy, the intention is set. So you have to take your cleansing serious. I'm recommending this salt cleanse because salt protects, salt cleanses, salt brings in good things. These three things. It cleans, protects, and attracts abundance, blessings, good things. You see salt. If you're having attack in your home, in your house, whatever, go and take salt and sprinkle. Pray over the salt, speak your intention and sprinkle that salt. It must not be much, just a little. Sprinkle it. It drives away negative energy. It cleanses and protects. Alright? So the salt cleanse is the number one thing I'm recommending you do when you start feeling this kind of energy around you. And then the second one is to speak scriptures or affirmations while bathing. When you're doing your cleansing, speak positive affirmations on yourself. Speak positively. Make declarations. Speak. As long as you're doing this thing to help your life, to better yourself, to for your own good, your hands are clean. The universe will surely grant them. So the next thing is to stay away from gossip and negativity. Those things, all the time with you and your friends. Stay away from gossip and negativity. You will see somebody is doing something, you'll be like, this one is trying to show himself. She's trying to show herself. This one is always doing like she have money. Someone that didn't do you anything. You are always condemning people, condemning someone just for nothing. And you want good things to come to you. So you have to desist. You have to change from this. If you know you used to talk to people in this kind of manner, gossiping people, speaking negatively about people, you have to stop it. If really you want to grow spiritually, if you want really to start hearing the voice of the universe, if you want to feel connected to the universe, so that things will never be hidden for you, you'll be getting revelation bomber to bomber. Nothing can be hidden. When someone is not true, when somebody is not true to you, you will be getting revelation. If you want to feel connected to God, you have to stay away from negativity and gossiping people. The next thing you want to do to set yourself free from this bondage is to use natural elements like fire, candles, earth, to use candles, sand, or incense. I've told you this before. If you are someone who really want to grow in your spiritual journey, want to grow and make massive, like you want to just grow and make your spiritual life powerful, strong and healthy, you have to always be protecting. Like you have to always protect yourself. Incense is very powerful. If you use incense to pray, even if at all you don't want to pray, right? There's a way I do mine. If I don't want to pray, there's a way I do it. I just on the incense and meditate. I just sit down for a while, set my intention in my heart, and then while I hold the incense and wave it all over my body. It works like magic. You mustn't pray, struggle like that kind of die by fire. Set your intention in your heart, visualize, and use the incense to wave. Turn, make sure just like you're cleansing something from your head down to your toe, and be careful because if that fire touches you, you will shout. Oh. So be careful while you do all of that. And trust me, it works like magic. And then the next thing you want to do is to reconnect your altar or your spiritual space. I don't know how many of you who have an altar in your house. You don't know that you as a human being, you need to have a particular space in your home. Whether you're living in one room, you have to have a particular space there where you always keep holy. That's your altar. You can even use something like a white cloth to demarcate it or yellow to demarcate it. But just make sure that you as a lady, if you have a sacred space that is your altar, you don't touch it, you don't go close to it when you are menstruating. It is very important. Okay, that's it. So reconnect your altar is very important. When you have an altar, it's more like you have already making a special place for the universe. You are making a special place for God when you have an altar. Okay. Now, the next thing is to cut off negative soul ties. Cut off negative soul ties. This is very important in your spiritual life. It will help you a lot. Then, fasting and prayer for spiritual detoxification. Hmm? When you fast and pray, it is more like you are detoxing your spiritual life. Just getting rid of the things that is holding you, that is blocking you. When you fast, you empty your soul. See, guys, let me tell you one thing. If you want to pray, I think I've made a video concerning this. If you want to pray, connect, feel more connected to God, and you want your spirit to be sharp and hearing God's talking, you don't have to eat. You can stay hungry like 2 to 3 hours before you go ahead and pray. Make sure that you are not full, you're not eating, not taking anything, because when you eat food before going into prayer, you're going to be so lazy to even to if you can't even hear the spirit talk, can't even hear your guardian angels talk. So fasting is very important in our spiritual life. It makes our spirit so sharp and focused. Okay, so you have to fast and pray for the spiritual detoxification. So now, my dear people, don't forget to pray. Don't forget your spirit when your soul is crying out loud. Just have to listen. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're giving your spirit what it needs. Listen to it when it is crying. Listen very carefully. It's not everything. This is for you who wants to feel connected, who wants to align yourself, who you know that this is not going well for you, who that feel stuck, who that there's darkness around you. You are this life is for people like you. You have to always listen to your spirit and know when it's crying and give it what it needs. Listen all the time. It's not everything you have to ignore. Okay? This our life today is really life, That's okay. So that's it. So spiritual cleansing is not just a ritual. It is not just a ritual. It's a lifeline. If you don't know that, you have to know it is not just a ritual, it's a lifeline. Make it a part of your life. You will notice that you're going to notice so many differences in your space. You notice peace, you notice blessings, clarity. Like when you meditate more, you gain clarity. For instance, you want to travel for something or do anything, you meditate and commit it in the hands of the universe. Pray before you do something. Even if you are confused, even if you don't know how to start that thing, meditate, pray, put God first, and you will gain clarity. You will feel at peace. Blessings will come, like more blessings will be added to the ones you have already. That's how it works. So make it part of your life, okay? Thank you so much for. We're going to end it right here. We're going to end it right here. So our life today really life though. I'm going to make it 1 hour. I think this is 7 minutes, 57 minutes, 55 seconds. I'm going to make it 1 hour. Don't mind me, we're trying to boost our visibility online on Facebook, on our YouTube here. So guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Where's Chidera? I don't know if you're still there. People have just been coming and going. Okay, we'll keep doing this on one day we'll have thousands of people watching and we'll be talking. For now, we don't give up on things because it is not going the way we want it at the moment. We keep doing it, we keep going forward. That's how it is. Okay, so guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining this live. I join my faith with yours to pray that the answers you seek will not be delayed again. You will get your answers, you will get your whatever it is you seek, you will find. Because it's a promise from the universe that we will always find what we seek. We will always get the answers to our prayers. You know, it is a promise from him. And one thing about me is when I am praying, I am always reminding God of his promises. I'll be like, not be you talk this one. He said this, he will do this, he will do that. So I'm always reminding God. And it's very important when you are praying, you remind God, you go ahead to remind God of his promises in our life. That he promised that whatever it is we ask, he will always give to us. If we knock, the door will be open for us. Just go ahead and pray. Do the things you know how to do. Do your very best. Make sure you are spiritually awakened. Make sure you're spiritually strong. Do not be discouraged. Even if it is not making sense from the beginning, do not feel discouraged. When I was beginning my spiritual journey, a lot of things happen. That somebody is already in the spiritual journey, doesn't mean that you not pass through many challenges. You're going to encounter some hard time, difficulties, and all of that. But if you're able to see life as if you're able to say that there's more to life than what's just happening, what you're passing through, it means that you are becoming a strong person in the spirit. Of course, don't allow the things of the world discourage you. Okay, so guys, I'm going to see you next time on our next live with another amazing topic. Okay, God bless you so much. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for going and coming. Thank you for, I don't know if it is network or whatsoever. Whatever it is, I said thank you. Okay, so see you next time. May God bless you. Bye for now.